Good day, esteemed panel, faculty member, and fellow colleagues. My name is Benny Dharmawan, and I am a student of the International Executive MBA Class 15 of UGM Jakarta. And today I will present my thesis titled Enduring Legacies, Navigating Conflict and Succession in Family Business, under the guidance of Dr. Rocky Adiguna. This research aimed to understand how Indonesian family businesses and conglomerates navigate generational leadership transitions, resolve internal conflicts, and balance tradition with innovation to ensure long-term sustainability. Family conglomerates are fundamental pillars of Indonesia's economy, contributing significantly to employment, wealth generation, and economic stability. However, these businesses face three critical challenges, one being generational leadership transitions. Study shows only 30% of family businesses successfully transition to the second generation, and just 30% survive to the third. The second challenge are conflict resolution. Emotional attachment and power struggles often disrupt decision-making. Third challenge is balancing tradition with innovation. Maintaining family value while adapting to market changes is a delicate act. Globally, family businesses contribute 70% of the global GDP and 60% of employment opportunities. Despite their importance, they remain vulnerable to internal conflicts and succession failures. This research investigates these challenges through two Indonesian family conglomerates, one being PT Inovasi Herbal, and secondly, PT Plastik Nusantara. This graph shows the significance of family businesses in the global economy. Family businesses is not just economic contributors. They are custodians of cultural values and social stability. According to McKinsey 2023, globally, they generate $60 to $70 trillion in revenue annually. In emerging economies, family conglomerates dominate sectors like manufacturing, retail, and real estate. On Indonesia's context, unlike our Western counterpart, where private companies was formed for hundreds of years, and Western family companies have gone further than 3 generations. But most Indonesian private company and family businesses have only begun since after World War II. These businesses face unique challenges, shaped by cultural values like respect for hierarchy and collectivism. Yet study shows the 3-generation rule. Most family businesses fail by the 3rd generation. This research highlights why effective succession planning, governance, and conflict management are not just business imperatives, but socio-economic necessities. Family businesses face a multifaceted problem: navigating generational transitions, resolving internal conflicts, and balancing tradition with innovation to ensure sustainability. Key aspects of the problem are leadership succession is often hindered by emotional ties and power struggles. Informal governance structure lack the transparency required for professional scalability. Conflict resolution mechanisms are frequently informal and reactive rather than structured and proactive. Addressing these challenges requires a deeper understanding of succession planning, governance, conflict resolution, and socio-emotional wealth, or we call it SEW. The research question is, how do Indonesian family conglomerates navigate generational transitions, resolve conflicts, and balance tradition with innovation? The research objectives are: understand succession planning strategies, examine governance structures, explore conflict resolution mechanism. And lastly, analyze the role of social-emotional wealth. These objectives provide a structured lens to understand the unique dynamics of family businesses and the interplay between tradition, governance, and modernity. Family businesses are prone to conflict due to overlapping family and professional roles, emotional attachment, and generational power struggles, according to Levinson. Research by Erdogan suggests that while functional conflict can drive innovation, unresolved tensions can lead to dysfunction. Functional versus dysfunctional conflict. Functional conflict can drive innovation and collaboration. Dysfunctional conflict often result in stagnation and emotional paralysis. Baron emphasizes that emotional attachment often outweighs financial priorities, affecting conflict resolution outcomes. Key resolution tools such as mediation, arbitration, and structured communication frameworks provide pathways to minimize these disruptions. These insights guide the analysis of conflict resolution strategies in PT Inovasi Herbal and PT Plastik Nusantara. Governance structures act as the spine of family businesses, balancing tradition with professional management. Key insights from literature are family councils promote structured decision-making, independent board provide external oversight and accountability. Hybrid governance model blends family influence with professional standards. At PT Inovasi Herbal, they implement informal family-driven governance. And at PT Plastik Nusantara, uses hybrid governance with external advisors. This comparison highlights how governance models shape decision-making and sustainability. SEW refers to emotional, non-financial goals of family businesses. Such emotions can include, but not limited to, family control and influence, emotional attachment to the business, dynastic succession, family identity, and social ties. While SEW forces family unity, an overemphasis can hinder professional growth and innovation. Balancing SEW with financial objectives is crucial, especially during leadership transitions. This study employed a qualitative case study methodology to gain in-depth insights. Data collection is used by doing semi-structured interviews with family members, next-generation leaders, and non-family executives. Document analysis conducted by reviewing family constitutions, governance charters, and policy documents. The sampling method being used is purposeful sampling with targeted key decision makers. Data analysis. The thematic analysis follows the framework by Brown and Clark. As we converted the data to become a useful information through familiarization, data was reviewed multiple times to identify patterns, open coding, initial themes and codes were assigned to key ideas, axial coding, codes were grouped into broader categories based on relationships, selective coding, final themes were refined to address the research objectives. This thematic analysis framework ensured consistency and rigor in identifying themes and patterns. The tool used to accommodate ethical considerations are informed consent, confidentiality agreement, and voluntary participation to ensure research integrity. Here is a sample of questions being asked in the interviews. How do you perceive the role of family values in succession planning? What mechanisms do you have in place for resolving internal conflicts? How do you balance tradition with professional governance practices? These questions help capture the nuance and insights from participants. Company profiles. PT Inovasi Herbal. The industry that they engage in is herbal consumer products. Their governance is informal, family-driven. They focus on legacy and relational harmony. While at PT Plastik Nusantara, the industry that they engage in is plastic packaging. Their governance is using hybrid model with professional oversight, focusing on scalability and operational efficiency. These profiles set the stage for understanding their differing approaches. The next couple of slides are the findings. The findings are organized in a comparative table format, illustrating the differences and similarities between the two companies in governance, succession planning, and conflict resolution. The findings presented in the table align directly with the core research question. How do Indonesian family conglomerates navigate generational transitions, resolve conflicts, and balance tradition with innovation? For example, governance structure. At PT Inovasi Herbal relies on informal family council, fostering relational harmony, but lacking formal accountability structures, while PT Plastik Nusantara adopts a hybrid model, integrating professional management and external advisor for transparency and scalability. In succession planning, PT Inovasi Herbal prioritizes mentorship-based transition, while PT Plastik Nusantara implement structured leadership training program to prepare successors. On conflict resolution, PT Inovasi Herbal uses informal conflict resolution, whereas PT Plastik Nusantara incorporates structured mediation processes. In terms of SEW dynamics, both companies emphasizes socio-emotional wealth, but PT Inovasi Herbal leans heavily on preserving family harmony, and they often say kerukunan, while PT Plastik Nusantara balances emotional priorities with professional goals. These comparative insights demonstrate that while both approaches have their strengths and weaknesses, formal structures often provide better resilience and scalability, addressing the core challenges identified in the research problem and objectives. In conclusion, and this is very important, by understanding the Indonesian family businesses and conglomerates, they are very driven with socio-emotional wealth. And to avoid the perils of excessive emotional priorities, implementing hybrid governance structures and adopt formal conflict resolution protocols is a must. And in unison with a structured succession planning will ensure the family business continuum. And as a final reflection, family businesses are not just economic entities. They are legacy carriers and cultural custodians. This study contributes to both academia and practice by providing actionable insights for family businesses to balance emotional priorities with professional governance. By prioritizing structured governance, conflict management, and a balanced SEW approach, Indonesian family conglomerates or businesses can build an enduring legacies. Thank you for your time and attention. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you.